Alrighty, gang, welcome back to another little breakdown video. Challenging start to the week already, kind of confusing, man. And I'm gonna explain to you guys why it was very challenging, right? So, price action, has been telling me shorts, for the last, few hours since market has opened, dude, it was very, very confusing because we're having, all these levels being broken, prices melting, dude, it was just like one of those moments where it was like, dude, what the hell is happening here? What the hell is happening over here? So on the market open, right? Notice how price completely melted, came back to this level over here. I tried to run my fib from here to here, and my levels were already getting disrespected. So, I was like, okay, it looks like we're going to keep going down. But I also had this daily Fibonacci, over here running. Give me a second, boys. I had this daily fib marked up. So that was able to kind of help me out. But that's the thing, it was very confusing because we're respecting the 764 on the daily fib. And I'm like, okay. Sheesh, we're respecting it, okay, but on the 4 hour, man, notice how we had broken under the 4 hour major level of support. So I'm thinking, man, we're gonna come and correct this whole entire drop. You know what I'm saying? But I was still kind of like, nah, with my bias, so I was very, very confused. So look at this. So I ended up I went live and stuff like that, whatever. And, we broke 1,000 members. We even got a hella members today as well. Very, very beautiful. But, right here. So we ended up taking a buy at 850. 850 was our stop loss. We took a buy over here. As you can see, early Asian super aggressive scalp at 986 with a 13 pips stop loss. So we took a little buy. It was, what was it, 986? Yeah, it was around this level right here. It was around this level right over here. It was actually based on the 30-minute chart. Where is it? 986. And where is it? Yeah, like right here. Boom, like around right here. After this little rejection to this level, which was on my Fibonacci. So it was a 764 level as well. As you can see here, let's kind of like put over here. So we had like a kind of like a level right here before the candle, was kind of like closing, so we had an entry at 986, which was right here exactly. And then our stop loss was 850, which was right here, literally at the 764. So I was like, oh, damn, okay, very high probability, nah, we got stopped out on the trade, right? So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna wait for London session. I didn't think it was ready. We got stopped out, blah, blah, blah. We got stopped out. So we dropped the Zoom link and everything. And then, I started seeing price. I wrote even here. Okay, so the green line, is the daily fib and stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. Every trade tonight I will call will be trades under 1%. Because I was confused. I was like, dude, I don't know what's going to happen. So we ended up taking some GJ sells right over here at 816 when we started breaking, these levels right over here. And man, let me tell you, dude, it was a fake out. It was a fake out. So when I got stopped out on that when I got stopped out on this candle, and I knew it was a fake out because price broke under the 4 hour low and we were trading under this support, and I got faked out on that signal, I was like, no, my first bias on my daily fib is now 100%, 1,000,000%. I know for a fact, I know we're gonna win this trade. You know what I'm saying? So we ended up taking the loss over there. And then we ended up calling the buy signal right over here. So we ended up calling the buy signal. This is 2 losses in a row. That's small stop losses, 13 pips here, 9 pips there. Very small stop losses, guys. I always lose very small and I win very big. So we ended up calling a buy. I was 100%, I knew it once that trade got faked out. My first bias for the daily longs and the daily fib was 100% correct. So we ended up calling this buys over here at 975, and then we ended up getting into another trade at 149. I even told the chat 1% risk on this trade, and I put another one at rebought at 909. So look at this. So let's go in and let's talk about how we were able to get these moves, right? So notice over here, let me remove this fib really quick. So notice over here, let me make this yellow because, you know, the red is confusing to me sometimes. Boom. So I had already known, like, okay, this is it. My first bias, I knew I should have gave it a second chance, but that 4 hour breaking that low, man, that really knew, like, that made me, like, I knew it was gonna melt, but it faked out, and that's when I knew my first bias was correct. And I was able to manage my emotions while I managed my risk. So since my risk was managed, my emotions were even managed even better. So look at this, right? We're gonna scoop down over here to the 10-minute and the 5-minute, right? So look at this 5-minute, right? So notice our entry was over here at 975, our first entry, which was right over here, 975, bam. This was our first entry. We had the stops at below the lows, just in case this was a fake out, 765. Boom, 765. And then when price came back down for a retracement at this 5-minute Fibonacci, I actually rebought again over here once we respected the 50 and the 618, which was my rebuy entry right over here, which was my scale-in entry, 149.909 over here. Bam. Perfect. Same stop loss and everything. You know, and as the trades, you know, went to profit and everything, bam, you can see that, you know, this thing just kept on going and going and going. You know, so notice how our TP1 over here, TP1 right here, bam, and then our TP1 here on both trades. So we have 1 risk to reward ratio on this trade, and we have a 2 risk to reward ratio on this trade. So right there off the bat, we're making 3 times our risk if we're risking 1%, correct? And our second TP was at 380 over here, which price completely slaughtered over here as well. TP2 was hit for our second trade, 3.27, and our first trade, almost a 2. So you're making about literally about 5 times your risk alone, right? So that was just a beautiful trade, guys. I knew I should have gave it a second chance, but that 4-hour low just really screwed me over. But that's why I had a very small stop loss on that trade, just in case it was a fake out. And then boom, what happened? These 2 big monsters just came out of nowhere, and bam, we made our money back ×2, and the trade just kept on going. Beautiful, man, dude. Very beautiful trade. So that was a very nice fucking trade, dude. Honestly, I loved it. And then we called this rebuy over here on the signals on the Zoom right after when we went live again. So you know, I called the re-entry over here as well, but you know. So anyways, that was an 80+ pips combined trade. So then look at this. 12:34 p.m. bro. I don't call trades at this time, bro, but I was so convinced. I was like, yo, nah, it's gonna fly, bro. It's finally breaking out of the range. Nah, bro, it's fine. It's finally fucking ready, bro. So anyways, damn, look at that fib retracement, dude. Oh, 5 in the morning, bro. Wow, I wish I was in this, man. But I was sleeping, dude. Look at that, bro. Talk about a 5618 to the decimal, brother. Beautiful. But you know, we ended up getting into a trade, and dude ended up getting stopped out. So look at that. We ended up getting into a buy right over here once the 1 hour broke this high over here. So this 1 hour candle closed bullish, and then this one was breaking the high. And I was like, all right, perfect. It's gonna rip up. You know what I'm saying? Either way, I had a little Fibonacci here as well. So I was like, all right, perfect. You know, beautiful buy confirmation. My stop loss was at 300 to the decimal. And literally, you know, my TP1 was 560, you know, this is not 1-to-1 with TPs, and boom, we got stopped out, you know, and dude, we got stopped out by literally, you know, look at that, 1.6 pips. So, we got stopped out by, you know, 1.6 pips, and then as you can see, the whole move ended up happening. You know, TP2 was 670. As you can see, it was literally about to be hit right now. So, I mean, that sucks. If we would have had probably like 2 more pips, 3 more pips stop loss, probably would have still won the trade 17 million years later. But it is what it is. I thought it was ready here, but it seems to want to do this Asian session, you know. So it is what it is, guys. Remember, guys, Goal is to always lose small and win plus big. You know, we showed about 30 pips in losses here and about 80 plus pips, 100 pips plus in winners. You know what I'm saying? So very, very beautiful, you know, Monday. Ended up profitable 100% with these two big scaling trades. That was just massively beautiful, dude. I love it when it happens. I love it when it happens. But yeah, guys, you know, it was kind of very fucking confusing as to, you know, the Fibonacci on the daily gain respected, but as well as price action on every other time frame, you know, under the 4 hour. And it was like, dude, what the hell? So it was one of those, I got to manage my risk, and then my emotion 100% will follow along with my risk management. So that way my biases aren't completely getting screwed over, because, you know, if I was over leveraging that trade, I most likely would have scaled in and added another entry instead of cutting that out. You know what I'm saying? I had my stop losses in areas that I knew if price were to hit it, it's a fake out. And that's something that you guys need to understand, and you guys need to embed it in your brain, man. When you choose your stop loss, guys, that stop loss has to be in an area where you know for a fact you are bullish if you are selling. You know what I'm saying? Because once my stop losses are triggered, bam, I know that the bias is incorrect, and I'm gonna attack the bias that is correct. You know what I'm saying? I've mentioned this many times before. I always, before I execute a trade, I have a bullish bias and a bearish bias. Whichever one hits, I will attack it. You know what I'm saying? And then I will, boom, I will execute. So guys, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. 4 fucking trades taken, insane. You know, 5 trades if you think about it. You know, the 2 losses and the 2 fucking fat wins, and then the one that got stopped out. And then now is unfortunately winning. But yeah, guys, it is what it is. As long as the risk is managed, you know, you got this. And yo, big shout out to everybody, man. Yo, 1,073 members in my group. I can't believe it, bro. What a blessing, man. Insane, insane. You know, it is what it is when you know you're winning, and you know everybody's posting you, reposting you. It's insane. You know, a lot of people see it. Shit spreads like wildfires. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this YouTube video, guys. Really appreciate it. Hope you guys you know, enjoyed the video. Whatever you guys want to see, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, drop a comment what you want to see, guys. Besides breakdowns, what do you guys want to see? Also, for my Spanish speaking people out there, you know, I just opened up a new you know, a new little community as well for, you know, the Latinos. You know, I call it for, you know, FX Savages Latinos. So if you're a Spanish speaker, you know, and it's really hard for you to understand English, you know, definitely, you know, check the link in the bio. We definitely have, you know, something coming big. So si hablas español y te cuesta mucho para entender inglés, you know, a mí me cuesta también hablar español. So abrir una comunidad para los latinos. So chequea eso, ahí está en el bio. But anyways, guys, a lot of people always ask me, where can I learn? I'm going to drop all the links below, guys. All the links, from the VIP signals, the courses, everything you guys need to know about trading that I have to offer. I will post this below. Also, almost 110,000 followers on my Instagram, guys. Check this out. Pretty fucking dope. Look at this. Bam. 110,000 followers. Almost. Look at that. So close. 109. You probably won't be able to see that. You know, you won't be able to see that because my blue check verification is in the way. Anyways. All right, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.